At 4 years old, my family have moved to Kuwait, and that's where I grew up. We moved to Salem, Oregon for 12 years. And that's where all the children were homeschooled. Then we made another move to Puyallup. My husband got a job in Seattle. Our plan for homeschooling was when they finished high school, they'll receive a high school diploma from us. But this move to Washington, we understood that there's a program called Running Start. So we checked it out, and the college that was close to us was Pierce College Puyallup. I took Sharon. She was 16 and she was going to be 11th grade. And we went through the process. She had a very good experience that year where her sister followed suit. But Pierce College was the good resource and helpful both for them and for us.
My sister, she started Running Start. It was kind of the thing. I was the third child, so the thing to do, follow your older siblings, go to Pierce College.
First starting off as homeschooling, I mean, it was definitely a change, but I always knew Pierce growing up as a place because my siblings all went through it, so it kind of just became like a second home to me.
I really think just the nature and the way Pierce College, it was conducive for someone like would be homeschooler.
My second year was Matt's first year, so I got to hang out with him for a whole year. We took an engineering 101 class with Fiker that year, and that was so much fun.
I mean, we were serious, we studied together, but we had so much fun in class with teachers. I took 3, maybe 4 classes with him.
Venison, he's kind of a tradition for the family to take at least one of his classes.
Mr. Venison, when the children start going, the older one, he said, "Oh, you have 6, so I think I'm going to be around when your youngest come in."
We took a Venison class. I took one with him and my friend, and that was one of my favorite quarters I've ever taken at Pierce.
I also took Mr. Venison class, my first one, with my sister Martha, and a biology class with her also.
They graduated from, some of them from the university with the bachelor at age like 20, 21. But I'm grateful to see the results. Is that it has a big part of our lives for 9 years.
I was an athlete for a while. I had an accident and almost cut this arm off completely. And after that, things kind of went downhill and I started doing a little bit too much partying. I think that was actually a changing point in my life because I didn't have anything to do because I did all the sports, baseball, soccer, wrestling, basketball. Graduation night was the first time that I tried crack cocaine. I ended up becoming addicted to drugs and homeless because of that and because of the choices I made. And I called my dad, of course, and he said, "Son, what are you going to do?" I said, "Dad, well, I think I'm ready to go to treatment." He said, "Okay, here's the number that you can call this guy." My dad means so much to me. I can't even explain it, man, because he taught me so much stuff. And I think the biggest thing for me is being on television. Because if you'd have told me 12 years ago that I was going to be an actor and be on television and film, and let alone make my own film, I wouldn't have believed it. And I think that Pierce College actually helped me to have more courage to do that. I made this film to dedicate to my father, to show him how his support helped me to get where I'm at right now. And this film is dedicated to him. It's a film of redemption and forgiveness when devastating things happen in your life.
Gregory D. Marks.
Pierce College has had such a big impact on my life. I don't think that people realize how much there is to learn. Without this education, I don't think I would be as far as I am right now or have the mindset to go further if it wasn't for being in school. My story, to me, is amazing because I'm glad to be here. But to look at that, I'm not saying my story is the worst. I'm sure worse things have happened to other people. But just to take that and just think about that, from homeless to Hollywood, that's a drastic change, don't you think?